Now, yesterday, Kalonzo Musyoka held a National Executive Council meeting with the Wiper Party elected leaders. And in that meeting, these leaders magnanimously agreed to ratify their decision to resign from NASA coalition and officially join the One Kenya alliance. Now, Musalia Mudavadi was the first person with his ANC party to take that route. Kalonzo Musyoka was putting some brake on taking that decision. And I remember most of ODM bloggers went ahead to heap praises to Kalonzo Musyoka for at least giving a chance for negotiation rather than taking the same suit ANC party had taken. But as of now, when Wiper Party took the decision to get out of NASA coalition, things are twisting now among these ODM bloggers. Like if you go right now to Robert Alai Facebook page, there's something he's saying there. He goes ahead to say that Ruto is funding, now things are twisting, you see. Ruto is funding Kalonzo Musyoka and most of Wiper Party activities. Such that in case Kalonzo Musyoka will become the president, then there will be a place for Ruto and vice versa. He even alleges that One Kenya Alliance is basically Ruto's decoy team. But we also remember that when One Kenya Alliance was being formed, most of these bloggers went ahead to say that this One Kenya Alliance was basically the brainchild of President Uhuru Kenyatta. That One Kenya Alliance was formed to deal with William Samoei Ruto influence in Western region politics and partly in Ukambani politics. So sasa hapa mambo inabadilika. Hapa ndo tunasema vindu vichenjanga. Now I'm getting confused with these guys because they are my senior people that I always follow. But one thing that is coming out clear is that most of, or let me say some of ODM followers will never correct Raila Odinga when he's wrong. Whether he's right or wrong, they will always support what he's doing rather than correcting him when he's wrong, such that to avoid this mistake repeating itself. There were reasons why this One Kenya Alliance was formed. They have a reason why, and the reason is deeply in ODM and NASA coalition. So I want us to check into that. But before we go deep into that discussion, you might be watching me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed to this channel. My humble request is please consider subscribing so that any other time, once I come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. And to everyone who has subscribed, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Actually, the more you subscribe to this channel, the more you help us to reach more people. Again, to all the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Now, let us get back to our discussion. One thing that I want to remind you in this video is that in one of our past videos, if you remember, I said that the decision for Kalonzo Musyoka to drag making a decision to get out of NASA coalition was that Kalonzo might have been waiting for ODM leader Raila Odinga to make his decision whether he's going to share the political party funds with them or if he will really hold on those funds and make a decision not to share with them. And today, it has finally manifested in that line. One thing that most of people did not understand why Kalonzo Musyoka was dragging or taking a break from resigning from NASA coalition was that Kalonzo was tasked by Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Masika Wetangula on their behalf to negotiate with Raila Odinga about the political party funds. So this decision was in Kalonzo Musyoka's hands. And having been given such a task to work on, Kalonzo Musyoka would not just go ahead to resign from NASA coalition, then at the same time think of sorting out this political party funds with Raila Odinga when he is out of NASA. So that was the first decision and the first reason why Kalonzo was putting a break so that they can resolve the issue to do with the political party funds. So that is the issue these leaders, these bloggers do not understand. And actually, Kalonzo Musyoka had written a letter to Raila Odinga and ODM party, giving them a ultimatum of 7 days for Raila to respond to that letter, whether he will look for a position for a way in which they are going to resolve the issue to do with the political party fund. And if the 7 days will elapse without ODM responding to that letter, then this three-party will assume that ODM has finally refused to resolve that issue. Therefore, they could have taken the next step, maybe seeking help from the court or any other avenue. So Kalonzo was waiting for that decision. And yesterday, Raila Odinga finally agreed to share the political party funds with the ANC party, Wiper party, for the Kenya party, and even extended it to Chama cha Mashinani. And after that, Kalonzo Musyoka finally, with his elected leaders on Wiper party ticket, agreed to ratify the decision to quit NASA coalition. So this money is going to be dispersed from 2017, 2018, 2019, going ahead up to all those 5 years that ODM party had held that money just alone as a single. And I remember some of my friends on this channel have been asking me to avoid misleading followers on this channel on this issue to do with the funds. But now Raila has taken that decision, and you can confirm to it. So that when I was saying this, I really also had some understanding about this. It was not only about just the presidential election result that was going to base on what they will share among these parties. Remember, these individuals were failing candidate in some places as single candidate, and they were supporting as a whole. And this happened in so many places, like Nairobi, so many places. If you go to Kisii areas, as of now, there is one governor who died there. Is it Kisii or Nyamira County? One of this county, there is a governor who died, and the current governor who took over is an ANC member as of now. So these individuals, sometimes they were failing a single candidate supporting. And again, even the agreement wasn't to share the revenue according to the presidential vote. That was not the truth. As most of ODM could put it out, Akina Edwin Sifuna and the team, I think they were the ones misleading their followers. And that is why Oparanya, Sifuna and the team, they could not manage to solve this issue until when Raila Odinga had to chip in and agree to what they had signed on. Now, even mainstream media had confused when Raila was negotiating with Kalonzo to do with the funds. They even went ahead to say that Kalonzo is working on a formula, is agreeing to a formula where they might work with Raila again. Kalonzo acknowledges that yes, there have been attempts, but attempt to make further in NASA coalition. But for them, they had taken a different stand. So even Raila Odinga, after giving out this money, he has proven to these guys, Akina Kalonzo, Wetangula, and even Musalia Mudavadi, that he cannot be trusted anymore on any decision or even on any agreement. Hence, going forward with any other individual, holistically in matters to do with politics, he has proved to be a betrayer. Because all these years, these individuals have been lacking funds. Otherwise, they have been using their own money to fund their political activities when ODM party was enjoying full money and getting exposed to all this funds to do their activities. So for them, they have been having their activities going smoothly because they have enough resources. And remember, running a political party, it will always require for you to have enough money to do that work. So that is actually what has been happening here. So that's why even these leaders went ahead to form One Kenya Alliance. Actually, this betrayal, something to do with the funds, is part of the decision that made these individuals to go ahead to form One Kenya Alliance. The mistreatment of the members of parliament, senators, and even MCS in terms of leadership positions are the issues that informed these leaders to move away from Raila Odinga and at least come together and form One Kenya Alliance. Because if you remember how they were mistreating the other leaders, Akina Malala, going all the way to Akina Wetangula, Chris Wamalo, and the team, Akina Ayubu Savula. So all those mistreatments made these leaders to believe that what if we are in opposition like this, and this is how Raila Odinga and the ODM party is treating us, what about if we get to power and this guy becomes the president, he is sitting on power? How will he treat us? That is a question that is coming out clear. And that makes these leaders to believe that even the same way they fear William Ruto can betray them is the same way Raila Odinga can betray them. So that, having that in mind, it tells you that there is high possibility that even these individuals can even go ahead to work with any individual. It can be President Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga, and even possibility of agreeing to work with William Samoei Ruto. Because all these individuals, in fact, Raila Odinga has proven more that they can betray anyone at any time without even blinking an eye. That is the truth of the matter, according to me, in my own view. So one good news for One Kenya Alliance and all individuals who believed in One Kenya Alliance. Now, this coalition is going to get more power. Because having Musalia Mudavadi alone, it was not enough. Though Mudavadi is a man who has decided whether he gets supported or not, he might go all the way to the ballot. So having One Kenya Alliance, Kalonzo Musyoka being here, and Musalia Mudavadi, these are the key players in this alliance. Senator Wetangula is coming up with just his backing, and even Gideon Moore, he comes in with his just backing. But these two individuals are the key players in this alliance in terms of having numbers, because in politics, the first decision that matters is numbers. You always need to have numbers. So One Kenya Alliance, in my view, is at good place once Kalonzo Musyoka has made this decision. Senator Masika Wetangula, he still have some issue with Ford Kenya party leadership, but at the end of the day, even if they don't resign or do what, they will still even stay in One Kenya Alliance and do the activities going way forward. So that is good news from Musalia Mudavadi, ANC party, Wiper party, and even Ford Kenya party going forward. So One Kenya Alliance is a team that is coming out strong, and if these individuals can work together, in my view, let's assume Raila Odinga is on ballot, William Samoei Ruto is on the ballot, then One Kenya Alliance can agree to have one of them to be on ballot. The possibilities that I see in this is that there is high possibility One Kenya Alliance might become second. And if they play well, even they can become first. Because let's assume Musalia Mudavadi is on ballot, deputized by Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo is a serious man. And even most of supporters from Western region, when they see Kalonzo supporting Musalia Mudavadi, they can believe much in that post. And hence, going forward, they can give their full vote support to Musalia Mudavadi. And the way he's making some inroads to Mount Kenya, he gets some support there, then that is a good place to start from. Edwin Sifuna has messed ODM party. But I will choose to do this video next time. After this video, the next video will be about that one. I will explain to you how Edwin Sifuna has messed ODM party and being part of this one NASA coalition problem. So make sure you watch it. Yesterday I was so much tired. I had a 12 hours duty. That's why I could not manage to come out with a video. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.